welcome to Let's Play Gran Turismo 3, episode 25. Alright, so we've pretty much managed to clear every championship event in the beginner league now, except for the Gran Turismo World Championship, which obviously I will be doing after I've done 3 more events, because I believe that's how many more I need to do before I move on to the GT World Championship. So officially, I have 26 grand in my garage at the moment, and obviously that is going to be nowhere near enough for me to purchase my next car, because officially I need 55 grand if I'm going to purchase my next car. And officially, I did of course think about this, and obviously I've been keeping this car in my garage for pretty much long enough. I'm not going to use it, and officially I think now is the time for me to sell this thing, because ultimately I have no usage for it. And also, in the PAL version of this game, I can sell this thing for 75,000 credits, which is one advantage we Europeans get. Well, us former Europeans, because, well, I'm an Englishman. But officially, one advantage we Europeans did get, and the Americans unfortunately did not. Sorry, Rhino, but unfortunately we Europeans have our advantages as well. And I'll just leave it at that. So, I'm just gonna sell this thing, and officially, we now have more than enough to purchase our next car, so let's do that. And obviously I'm going to purchase this because, well, it's the cheapest, and officially because, well, I will basically be down to nothing if I purchase the CLK 55, because that's 93,000. And as for colours here, well, I've pretty much driven in all of these colours. Oh, I do like that green. Just wondering which colour I should get this thing in. You know what? Fuck it, I'll get it in Obsidian Black. Just because I want to. And officially, I'm going to do some tuning to this thing. And I cannot get the racing intercooler. Damn. And, well, I think as far as I know, I'm only going to need a stage 1 turbo. And officially, I think all I really need as well as that is probably a racing chip. And I think I'll just leave it at that, and we'll see how we go. And I'll also get myself the full racing transmission, just in case, because obviously this is the customizable transmission. Well, just in case if I run into trouble, obviously, I'll get myself the Stage 2 Turbo as well, just in case. And once again, I'm pretty much now back down to nil points. But officially, that doesn't matter, because I win 10 grand if I can win a race this event, which is Legend of the Silver Arrow. So 3 races going to Test Course, Trial Mountain Reverse, and Rome Circuit Reverse. And officially need to finish inside the top 3 if we are going to win any money. So 10,000 for first, 2,500 for second, and 500 for third. And officially, let's head to Test Course and see how we do, without the need of the racing transmission. let's see how we go for race number 1. And where officially we have 1 CLK55, 3 CL600s and another SLK230 compressor. Let's see how we do. In this first race. Already, in comparison to the CLK55, I'm already at a disadvantage. Though, at the moment, period, I'm proving to be at a disadvantage. Because obviously, I have 3 CL600s ahead of me, and all I am really driving at the moment is an SLK230, although I'm pretty certain my car is underpowered compared to these AI. But again, the power of the draft is looking like it might save me, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But already I am moving up, as which it is already enough to move me up into the first position, surprisingly. But I am pretty certain this AI will probably draft me back, because obviously they have more superior cars than I do, he thinks. Officially, at the moment, we are pretty much stabilised. Meanwhile, for the other SLK230, he is pretty much just biding his time in 6th position. But the main thing I was trying to see is hoping that I could probably win this. And judging by the competition I can see at the moment, that's probably going to be very hard. You know, not just to stay on the defense, but I mean, keep myself in the offense position. Because at the moment, that is proving pretty difficult. But somehow, I am at a of circumstantial circumstances, couldn't think of anything else. I am somehow reading this thing. But again, I am still very much not in combat with this AI, and it's looking highly likely like I'm not going to hold on to the lead, and I do not. Because as I would have expected, the power of the draft here at Task Force has been popping. But somehow, I am actually keeping up with these AI, which is one thing I did not expect myself to do when I originally first purchased this car. I would have honestly thought for sure I was at least about potentially 30 horsepower down in comparison to the AI, but apparently not. As of which, another one of the CL600s is trying to make a fight for the lead. Somehow, I have not hit the rev limiter on this thing, because obviously once you do hit top speed, you basically end up being slower than you would want yourself to be. But somehow, I'm still locked in combat for the lead with his AI. But it still doesn't change the fact how much I really do hate Task Force. And Yep, that is what the power of the draft can do. As of which I'm already down to 3rd position once again. Just literally fighting for control about as much as I'm fighting for the lead. And officially now slotting myself ahead of the CLK-45, who is making another move for the lead, and he just gave me a bump, trying to see if I can defend myself hard, coming through the final corner now, and miraculously I am going to clinch victory at test course by under 2/10. Holy shit, I did not think that was going to happen. Winning at test course by literally just under 2/10 of a fucking second. And at the back was the SLK 230, who was 13.5 seconds back compared to me in the AI. There we go, that's race 1, and we win a staggering 10 grand. And officially, as a result of that, I have got to save this replay. Because that is probably as close of a finish as you will get in this game. Particularly if it is at test course. Which in my mind is basically just like an extended version of the Talladega Superspeedway. Just, you know, without the tri-oval. Anyways, let's head over to race number 2. And hopefully I will be able to pull this off, but we shall wait and see. As of which this time we have 3 SLK 230s, 2 CL 600s and 1 CLK 55. Let's see how we do for race 2. Considering obviously I'm pretty certain I will need the stage 2 to win this race. Because I think I got lucky at test course. In my honest opinion, I got very lucky. Although I guess it was experience which played the main part, because, well, that too was important. And officially, at the moment at least, I am somehow managing to hold my own against the AI, somehow. I don't know how, but officially I am managing to hold my own against these AI, somehow. Although overall, I still think I got lucky at test course because, well, I think test course was just a lucky escape because of my experience with this game. And the fact I'm saying that I've literally been playing this game since I was born. Easily one of the first video games I ever played for sure, but that's probably a story for another time. And obviously I don't remember the first video game I ever played. I think it was probably Rayman for the Game Boy Advance, methinks. I think that was probably the first ever game, the first game I ever played. Although I could be wrong. Because these are very much assumptions I don't remember. And I should probably stop talking now because I might actually need to fight for the lead. Considering the CLK-55 is a oh, damn it. Okay, got a better exit out of that chicane and suffered less from when I tagged the wall, which now moves me up into the lead by 0.3 of a second somehow, which is definitely not something I was expecting to happen. somehow. So maybe I didn't need the additional upgrades, because I'm doing just fine with the way I see things at the moment. Considering obviously I am fighting hard with the CLK-55 at the moment. And oddly enough, this is a much better track to drive on than Test Course, because you're not just turning left pretty much 4 times a lap. But coefficiently down to my so-called never give up driving style, and also my challenging driving style, it is going to be 2 out of 3 to the SLK-230 compressor. By less than a second over the CLK-55, then it was the 2 CL600s in 3rd and 4th, and then at the back it was the 2 SLK-230s. Well, I think this is basically grey, but I think it's more like a chrome black, judging by the colour. But still, it does astonish me on how I literally win 10 grand from winning a race in this event. I mean, even to me, that is unbelievable. Anyways, 3rd race of Legend of the Silver Arrow, and where officially this is where the challenge starts. Okay, so it doesn't look like I'm just going to need a Stage 2 turbo kit in order for me to win this. And I think I already purchased this, but oh okay, I didn't purchase it. But officially, now is the time for me to purchase a racing exhaust. Because, well, I actually want to win it this time, and already it's my 3rd attempt in trying to see if I can win this fucking race. Okay, this is attempt number 3, and hopefully attempt number 3 will officially be the charm attempt. And we are back to the lineup we had in the first race. So, the CLK-55 is once again on the pole position. Then we have the 2 CL600s, and at the back it is 3 SLK-230s. Hopeful that this time I do have all the tuning I need to maybe win this race. Even though I do also need to remember that obviously I'm racing this thing with a racing exhaust this time, and I am hopeful this has given me enough horsepower to win. Even though I could have just done an oil change, that would have more or less done the same thing, but obviously I need power if I'm going to win this. And that is exactly what I now have. Considering I am officially just less than 1.5 seconds behind the leader. And even though this car is harder to control, at the very least, I am hopeful that this time it will be fast enough for me to win this race. Considering I have already lost this race twice, and obviously I figured I wasn't going to fuck around anymore, so hence the reason why I put on the racing exhaust, because now I may just have all the tuning I need in order to win this. Even though as I could have just done the usual oil change, that would have worked as well, but obviously the CLK in this race definitely a certain challenger. Obviously, that is of course something I do have to consider. But already I'm pulling away, as a result of his poor corner exit off the final corner on the reverse course, officially that shooted me pretty much 1.3 seconds clear of him. Although obviously he will fight back, because I have no intentions of saying this race is all over. Anything but, in fact. If you want my opinion to be honest to God, and penis, did not mean to do that. Just had a bit of oversteer there, which is what forced him into the wall. Did not mean to do that. But again, he's still keeping up with me regardless of me wrecking him. Not intentionally, of course, but, you know, it just happens that way. Devoting Terry Labonte from Bristol 99 when he was hit by Dale Earnhardt on the final lap. But officially, I think the CLK just gave me a nudge there, so I think this time I probably will be guaranteed for the win. Even though I could have just tried this race again and see what would have happened, so that is not the case. And the third time truly is going to be the charm time. Just over 2 seconds due to the red CLK getting a poor exit off the final corner. So the two CL 600s were 3rd and 4th, both of them in black. Then it was the silver SLK 213 5th, and then at the back it was the blue SLK 230. And officially I have now moved up from 16 grand up to a total of 44 grand now. Considering obviously I did pay for an upgrade on the exhaust bit, anyways. And I'll keep my replay. So, prize car time, and what do we win this time? It is another SLK 230 compressor. I think this is meant to be in red, but you know. That's our prize car. Also, furthermore, I don't mind the cockpit shot, because that's actually very nice. And officially, that is every event complete except for the GT World Championship, and obviously, I will of course get on with that. So we are now officially 22.5% complete, and of course my win ratio was dropped down again, but, well, that doesn't really matter too much. And this is the prize car we get from the beginner Legend of the Silver Arrow. Also, we can sell this thing for 13 grand, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do, because, again, this is another car I already have, and obviously it's another car I have no usage for, so bam. Anyways, we are now up to 58 grand, and officially that, my friends, was Legend of the Silver Arrow in the Beginner League. And next time we shall be doing the Amateur Type R meeting. Reason why I say that, you shall wait and find out, but until then, stay tuned for more of my GT3 crap.